On this episode of the Racing 57 Diecast Unboxing Review channel, I have a NASCAR diecast from 1998 in the Winner's Circle Wave, and it is Kenny Irwin's Texaco Havoline Ford Taurus car in the iconic number 28 for Robert Yates Racing. There is a card and a picture of him. And on the back, it has all the licensing agreements. Ignore the sticker. That's the price tag that I got at a flea market. All the licensing agreements from RCR, Robert Yates Racing, Joe Gibbs Racing, DEI, General Motors, Chevrolet, Ford, to help produce these types of diecast cars for people who are collectors. So I'm going to get Kenny Irwin out of the box and be back to review him off. This package includes Kenny Irwin's 1998 Texaco Havoline Ford Taurus car, and of course it comes with this card. So this is a picture of Kenny Irwin, and of course there's no NASCAR Winston Cup Series logo because, well, Winston is a tobacco brand, and well, if you're collecting diecast cars, there's going to be no tobacco or alcohol sponsorships on diecast cars. Well, when it comes to these kinds of packs, the Winner's Circle logo, his signature, and of course his name, Kenny Irwin. And on the back, it has information about Kenny Irwin. So this car is owned by Robert Yates for Robert Yates Racing in the number 28 Ford Taurus Texaco Havoline car, which is a stock car. Kenny Irwin was born in Indianapolis, Indiana on August 5th of 1967. And well, of course, according to this, he is Signal. Now, on the information about the card, he did compete in the 1997 Craftsman Truck Series, and he's after Rookie of the Year in 1998 in the iconic number 28 car that was made famous by Davey Allison, but then when he died during a helicopter crash in Talladega, he was replaced by Ernie Irvin, and then Ernie Irvin got hurt, then Dale Jarrett did it for a year, and then Ernie Irvin did it for 2 more years after he came back from his injury, and then when Ernie Irvin went to drive the 36 car, Kenny Irwin was the latest driver to take over the 28 until Ricky Rudd came in 2000 and replaced Kenny Irwin. And Kenny Irwin was in the 28 car, and then he switched over to the 42, and then unfortunately he died in a crash at New Hampshire during the summer stretch of NASCAR, in which it was a practice crash in the number 42 car. I got the card moved out of the way so that I can take an in-depth look of this number 28 car driven by Kenny Irwin. Now, this is still the same paint scheme that Davey Allison drove during the 90s, which is still in that black Havoline 28 car with this Havoline logo, which looks like the Texaco Havoline logo, which is why there's a T in the middle of the star in the in the Ford Taurus body. This same yellow line is during the bottom of the car until when Kenny Irwin was replaced by Ricky Rudd. That yellow line became red, and then Kenny Irwin went through a new makeover with blue, yellow, and black until Jamie McMurray took over the Havoline sponsorship at the 42 car of Chip Ganassi. So with this car, it's still in that same number 28 font. Of course, the Winston Cup logo is gone off the sides. Like I said, that when you are collecting diecast cars like Winston Cup, NASCAR Authentics, they will not include alcohol sponsorships or any tobacco sponsorships, in which Winston was a tobacco sponsorship. So on the side, you got Ray Bestis Brakes, which is actually the brake company that helps produce these NASCAR Cup cars in the past. And of course, since Kenny Irwin is Ray Bestis Rookie of the Year, so that's why the Ray Bestis logo is on here. And of course, the Ray Bestest Rookie of the Year was driven until Sunoco took over for the Rookie of the Year sponsorship. It's in that Ford Taurus body, and of course the headlights look a little different today to compare it to today's Ford cars. Of course, they were in the Fusions, and then the Tauruses were... actually, I scratched that about the Tauruses because the Ford Taurus cars. Yeah. And like I said before with Davey Allison, that this is the same car that's been driven in the 90s throughout all of it for the number 28 car with Davey Allison, Ernie Irvin, and of course Dale Jarrett during that time. And this is still an iconic paint scheme in all of NASCAR. When a lot of people think of the number 28, they always think of that black Havoline car, mostly from Davey Allison, but Kenny Irwin did do a... actually, I don't think he won a single race in the 28 car or throughout his entire NASCAR career. But overall, this is still an iconic looking car. So that was a 360 view of Kenny Irwin's 1998 Texaco Havoline Ford Taurus car. And this will wrap up today's episode on the Racing 57 Diecast and Unboxing review of Kenny Irwin's 1998 Texaco Havoline Ford Taurus car. So thank you for watching and subscribe for some more videos.